Scrapbookers, it's Katie Scott, and I want to show you a way that I find is a really easy way to put together a page. So I have these Photo Freedom. I bought this pack, and it comes with a bunch of pages that are already, like, most of the pages are ones that you can cut apart into, like, the Project Life type cards, or 4x6 cards, or 6x12 cards. And I just want to show you how you or me, a scrapbooker, can just take a bunch of those, and I've cut them apart, and how easy it is to just get them down on a page. And I have already done the journaling, and I've also done the pre-planning of where stuff's gonna go. But that didn't take very long. And just want to show you, if you just take some Project Life type cards, how simple it is to put together a page. So I've also made some of my 4x6 photos. I've just trimmed them down to 3x4s. And I really think that you can just do like a page like this with no embellishing. It's not like scrapbooking sacrilege, and just call it done. And it's like, this is a really easy way to do the pages. And this, if you're here, hopefully you are coming from the Get It Scrapped and Masterful Scrapbook Design Your December Story blog hop. Because these pages are going into my album, in which I'm going to be putting my Your December Story pages. And this will be the part of the album that is the ordinary world. So I just documented on these little Project Life type cards, 3x4 cards, pocketed pages cards. I'm not sure what you're supposed to call them. But ta-da! It's so done. And so all I did was I did my journaling on these little cards, and then I selected 3 photos. So I got a visual triangle going there. And so this page is done. I'm not going to add any embellishments or anything else to it, although you could. But I don't think you need to every single time. Then the next page that I'm going to do, so my, this is how my album is coming together so far. These are the first 2 pages, and I made those in another video if you want to take a look at that. Actually in another 3 videos, because I kept getting interrupted. But that's like our fall, so I added our fall story and the Scott family and our pre-holiday life. And then once you turn this page over in the album, this is going to be on the opposite side of that page. So it goes from here's me capturing life to whoo, here's all our busy stuff, to here's a lot of details about our busy life. And then the next page will be this page, which is also from the Echo Park Photo Freedom. And I've filled in all of my currently drinking pomegranate tea, currently eating sushi whenever I get the chance, listening to This American Life podcast, wearing yoga gear and new daily contacts, reading blogs on my new iPad, feeling stronger than earlier this year, weather is finally getting a bit cooler, wanting to get a new puppy, needing more hugs from my tweens, watching Bob's Burgers in the middle, thinking of how to get a ski trip in this winter, and enjoying making videos in my new scrap room. And so now I can just take, this is going to be just going to take a few photos. So the photos will go right there on the page. Just get something to adhere them down with. There we go. And I've just made, the little sticker pack came with that set, I believe. I'm pretty sure that it did. And they do have, like, some of the cards are specifically for days of the week, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to put that up here. And so even this is a 4x6 4x6 space. I don't have to fill it completely up. I can fill it halfway up with a photo there. And let's see, put this one for down here. And so then I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, and I think I just need to trim that off a little bit. We'll see. The next page in my album, this page, because I like both sides of it, will go in just one page protector, so I'm going to use both sides of that. And it's okay because I know where it's going to go in the album, and I think it's just going to be just fine like that. So this is this side of the page, and that's just a photo, a big photo of my family. We haven't done too well on the taking photos. I'm going to put a mat on that, I think. We haven't done a good job of taking pictures of ourselves this year. I think what I'm going to do is trim this down a little bit so I'll get a little bit of that border. But sometimes I think scrapbookers think that they can't really get it all done because we really make a big deal of all the things we need to do for scrapbooking in our heads. And if we just keep it kind of simple, it can go together very quickly. And even if each page isn't like the most perfect work of art that you've ever made, in the context of an album, especially an album about December, which is going to be, it's typically the busiest month, it's okay if if not every single page is the biggest work of art you've ever made. I think it's actually kind of awesome to do it like that. So I would like to do a little border on this. I think I'll just do it with the gray. And so I really like this idea of documenting your ordinary life before you get into December Daily, or your December story, and December Daily if you're doing that too. Or journal your Christmas. There's all sorts of ways to document December. But one thing that I think puts it into context is if you can kind of show this is what regular life looks like before we get into December. And so in your December story, that's part of the lesson, is how to get your regular life, what Debbie Hodge calls the ordinary world. And she's got a whole list of prompts that will give you so many ideas, and you'll also get probably so many ideas on these on the blog hop. And so I'm just going to write a little bit more here about our daily lives, and that's my, let's just get that down. Oh, that sounds horrible. Maybe that's why I don't use these things. Oh my gosh, that gave me goosebumps. Wow. I really dislike that thing. And that is why I use the little tabs. I like to use these for my adhesive. Anyways, so this is what your December story looks like so far. So there's our fall story, and then you turn the page and it will be all the Project Life cards, and then currently, and then you'll turn the page again and it will be this, and then I'm not sure what's going over here yet, but I'm still working on it. I hope you're working on it too. you can, if you make pages that are inspired by this blog hop for your December story, you can post them over at Get It Scrapped. There is a bulletin board there for your layouts, and also a forum to talk about all this stuff. So join us over there. Thank you.